Yo, what is up, guys? It is ziggy-monsta here, coming at you with a new video, and today we're doing another little review. I just got a new exotic today. It's called the Outbreak Prime. It's a quest weapon, so I was like, might as well do a review on it. People like these reviews. So the Outbreak Prime is an exotic pulse rifle. You get it from a quest following the raid storyline. You have to turn on a couple monitors and you get the quest line. Anyway, it's a pulse rifle that has a very interesting perk. Its exotic perk is headshots with this weapon release tiny nanobots that do damage to nearby enemies. Similar to the Gjallarhorn Wolfpack rounds, it's typically the same concept. You get a headshot, these little tiny red nanobots, I guess they're called, pop out, do damage to nearby enemies. I believe they do 71 damage per bot, and I think about 8 spit out. So it's pretty decent damage. I mean, you can definitely get a kill with it. As you've seen right there, that didn't really kill him. I don't know why that did that little damage. But you saw right there, those are the nanobots. Okay, so you know how this goes. We asked 3 questions: Crucible worthy, PvE worthy, and Trials worthy. So let's get into it. Crucible in general worthy. This I'd have to give a yes. I can see it being used in pretty big game modes or skirmish. Definitely not in Rumble, but things like skirmish when you have enemies close together, or control where you have everybody on a zone, you can get a quick headshot, do damage to nearby enemies and stuff like that. Iron Banner, definitely. I was just going absolute ham with it this game. So next, PvE worthy. For PvE, I'd have to give it a maybe. Yeah, like an in the middle type thing. I don't know how I'm gonna express this, but 50-50, I guess. Mainly because things with the raid and nightfalls and stuff, I don't think you'd be using an exotic at your primary slot. I'd much rather prefer using Sleeper or Gjallarhorn, stuff like that, or Black Spindle maybe at your special. I wouldn't really use a primary exotic. I mean, that's just me. Maybe some other people have different opinions, but okay. And for Trials worthy, this I'd give a definite yes. Similar to Crucible, you have a lot of people sticking together. Usually you either have 2 people together, maybe even the whole team together. Teams usually gather up to get heavy, or they gather up to get orbs, get a res. You have a lot of instances in Trials where all 3 of your opponents are close together. I mean, this weapon is just very effective in that matter. You get a quick headshot, damage all the other enemies, then your partners could come finish them off real quick. Now, the weapon I'd relate this most to would have to be the Red Death. Mainly because of its damage and rate of fire. It just reminds me most of the Red Death. I think Red Death also has about 22 damage per headshot. I'm not sure, but I know it's close. And now for our lightning round. This is for people that didn't really have time to watch the entire video, but they still want a little info on the gun. So let's get into it. First and foremost, Crucible worthy. This was a yes. Mainly because it does very good on crowds of enemies. However, it wouldn't really do good in game modes like Rumble, but Clash, Skirmish, and other 3v3, 6v6 game modes is where it can really shine. Next, PvE worthy. This was a no. It was only a no because you wouldn't really use any exotic primary in things like a Nightfall or a raid. You'd most likely be using an exotic special, maybe an exotic heavy, and things like that. Finally, Trials of Osiris worthy. This is a definite yes. Your team is almost always together, either gathering heavy, gathering orbs, or sticking together to pick up a quick teammate. Teammates are usually always close for the nanobots to do damage to the entire team. For the gun this weapon is closely related to, I'd have to say the Red Death, mainly because they share impact and just fire rate. And yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Also, let me know what you guys think of this weapon. Personally, I really liked it. Anyway, as always, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.